once you kind of got everything of the set up right, the proof is really nothing much to it. It's really like the natural thing that you would need to do. There's no kind of rocket science here. So what you have? You have a protocol that is pi with phi replaced with pi, and you want to show that AWS protocol row, digital protocol row. What does it mean? You want to show that for every adversary that an environment that, let's talk about the dummy adversary, okay? So for every environment that interacts with compose protocol, row with every phi replaced with pi, you want to show there is a simulator that, or there is a simulator that's for such for every environment can make it think that it's actually talking to original protocol pi, even though it's interacting with the compose protocol. So you have to construct the simulator and then prove that it works. And when you construct the simulator, how would you do it? You actually use the simulators for the individual instances. So this is the simulator. Think of it as S here. And here's how it goes, right? So we have, the notations here are actually bad. So this environment, this is supposed to be row, I'm sorry. This is row. And this is the two instances of phi, right? It's because that's the environment that talks to phi, and we want it to think as if it's talking to pi. So now what you're going to do, you're going to look, you're going to construct the simulator. So what it's going to do is going to behave like an adversary. I mean, all the communication that I get from row, it actually sends back to an instance of row that it has that has within itself, and all the communication it gets from the instances of phi, actually each one of them is sent to an instance of a simulator that corresponds to that particular instance of phi, and that's it. And the point is that this adversary, this simulator, plays the role of the environment for these small simulators. So therefore, it gets all the information from them, and actually can run the rest of the execution for pi and for those guys that it runs within itself. So if it's not very clear, just think about it, and it's the kind of the natural thing to do. You're going to just take those little simulators and connect them in the right way. If you have like a blue plug, you connect to a blue socket, and a red plug to a red socket, and it will work. Okay, so now I'm running the simulator, and I want to show that everything is fine. And how do I show that everything is fine? I'm actually saying, look, assume that there's an environment that distinguishes. Then I'm going to take this environment that distinguishes this guy E that distinguishes there, and I'm going to use it in order to distinguish, to break the security of the original, of the single instance of pi or phi. Right? And I'm going to run this entire execution, and I'm doing hybrids, and I'm going to take one of them to the outside, and I'm going to do it. Again, there's nothing, it's kind of like just a lot of wires to connect, but the argument is kind of straightforward.